the Brand Ed Podcast with Robbie Fowler, episode 39, a special announcement about some cool new features coming your way on this podcast. Welcome to the Brand Ed Podcast, the show that helps you position, pitch, and profit from your brand. I believe the chaos and confusion around what branding is, why it matters for your business, and how to translate your brand into profit leads to overspending on marketing, underperforming businesses, and overwhelmed leaders. Stay tuned to discover how to position your brand in the market, pitch your business with purpose, and profit from a life-giving brand that blesses you and your customers. Hey gang, I just wanted to hop on the feed and share some exciting news about the Brand Ed Podcast. I'm going to be dropping a few more episodes, and they're going to be in some different formats. I don't know that an episode always has to be, the longer it is, the more valuable it is, or the shorter it is, the more valuable it is. But I do like variety. And so what we're going to do is introduce a few new series that we'll just experiment with together. One of those is going to be called the Brand Ed Bullet. All of these will just drop right here on this feed. You don't have to subscribe to anything else. But the Brand Ed Bullet, that's going to be a short, like 5 to 10 minute episode. We're probably going to drop on a Friday. And what that's going to do is that's going to give you 4 quick wins on a Friday that you can listen to real quick, and it gives you something to think about and maybe take some action on over the weekend. I'll usually share something for you to go check out. That could be a tool or a resource or a cool app that might help you do something or be more productive. I'll usually share some thoughts, something I've been chewing on, something to get you thinking, particularly over the weekend. If you're in a personal brand, then this business is more than just a business. You and the business are married together. And so it's good to be thinking and get out and above that business to say, I need to develop also as a person, particularly if I'm a personal brand, because those go hand in hand. I'll also usually share just something personal, something from my personal life, something that's happening, something I'm wrestling with, something I'm learning. And then I'll usually share something that is a response that a client has asked me about recently. Maybe it's something I've taught in a coaching session, and I'll just give you a quick look at that. Again, that's going to be called the Brand Ed Bullet. It's going to be a short episode. For now, I'm going to experiment with dropping that on a Friday and to give you, 4 quick focused wins that you can take into the weekend. Another thing to keep your eye out on is what I'm going to call the Brand Ed Brainstorm. This is going to be usually probably a fairly short episode again, and it's just going to be where I share some of the crazy what if anything goes ideas that pop into my mind from time to time. They will be related to your business, like what if us as personal, what if we tried this? What if we did it this way? Have you ever thought about doing this or offering this or delivering it this way? I get some crazy ideas, right? While everyone's zigging, this would be a zag. Where should I put those? I'm going to drop those in the Brand Ed Brainstorm. Remember, brainstorming rules, like anything goes. You'll never know what will come from one of those ideas. It will give you something new to think about, and it may be something you can kind of incorporate or try out in your own business, and we can give feedback to each other like, hey, you tried it out. How did that work? Or it may spawn a new idea or a new way of delivering what you deliver and serving your customers and your clients. So that's going to be called the Brand Ed Brainstorm. There's another one I'm going to drop. That's going to be a series that we'll call the Brand Ed Digest. It's usually going to be short also, and I'll just pick a previous episode and I'll do a quick digest, a quick like Reader's Digest recap of what went on in that episode. That way, if you missed it or if you miss one from time to time, or if you're wondering if something is covered in an episode, you can listen to one of these digests. You're going to get either reminded, hopefully, of valuable information that you've already learned that you can take action on, or it's going to say, oh, I didn't know he talked about that. And you can go back and listen to the episode. So I'll tell you what episode it comes from, but it'll just be a short digest, a really short recap of some of the, longer normal episodes of the podcast. So be on the lookout for the Brand Ed Digest to drop in your feed also. And then one more I'm working on. I'm going to call it the Brand Ed Dissenting Opinion. This is from time to time, maybe kind of like an op-ed piece. It's an editorial piece like, hey, I'm just thinking through this. Usually this will be something I've thought about. Maybe, I haven't reached a full conclusion, but it's usually something that I hear or see out in the marketplace around marketing or branding or positioning or strategy. And I think, I'm not sure if I totally agree with that. I'm not sure if that, checks every box. I'm not sure if that's true all the time. It will just give me a place kind of like the Supreme Court when one of the justices has a different opinion, they offer a dissenting opinion. This is not meant to just, stir the pot or to argue for the sake of arguing. It's just to put it out there and go, before we just all assume, perhaps we need to take this into account also. So that'll be called the Brand Ed Dissenting Opinion. Look for one of those to drop in the future. For now, you're going to see the Brand Ed Bullet. You're going to see one of those drop really soon. You're going to see a Brand Ed Digest drop really soon. And you're going to see a Brand Ed Brainstorm episode drop really soon. So I hope you're excited about that. I'm excited about it. These are going to be some more fun, short, simple ways to connect and to grow together. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you're excited about that. And certainly let me know as those start to drop. I would love to hear back from you on what you like. What could we do that would be even more helpful for you? So let me know. You can always DM me on Instagram when you're listening on your phone. Until the next time, until one of those drops, go and build a life-giving brand.